Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and happy Mask Monday. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I am known as the Opinionated Horsewoman. And today is my Mask Monday video. This is a collaboration that I have joined with a large group of other YouTube ladies. And I will put the hashtag right down there on the screen. So make sure when you're done watching this video, go ahead and search on that hashtag and you will find a large group of ladies who are part of this collaboration, and we are all doing some sort of mask, not always a facial mask. It could be a foot mask, it could be a hand mask, it could be just under eyes, lips, anything that we decide to do. Sometimes they are these types of sheet masks, and sometimes they're like a cream mask, which the sky's the limit. So we try to introduce you guys to various products we find, and then go from there, chit chat about whatever else we feel like talking about. So today I am using this lovely peach mask called Love Recipe from it's from Sally's Box, I believe is what it says on the bottom here. This is a Korean beauty mask. It does say made in Korea. There's a lot of Korean writing on here. Let me see what it says for the directions. As you can tell, I was feeling very orangey and peachy. I thought this would work. It says this is Sally's Box Love Recipe Peach Mask. It says it is a peach essential mask sheet infused with peach extract for keeping skin smooth and firm. After cleansing your face, which I have already done, apply some skin toner. Take the product out of the package and adhere it evenly over your face, avoiding the eye and mouth area. Remove it after 10 to 20 minutes. So this is a 10 to 20 minute mask. And then using your fingers, gently pat any remaining product into the skin until thoroughly absorbed. So I thought this would be fun. I'm feeling very peachy, all the colors I'm wearing today. So let's get into this. The other thing I am doing, you might notice I've got my computer here. I've been going through in my YouTube studio and just trying to respond to comments. I'm a little behind. It was a busy weekend. I'm filming this today on Sunday, and let me just show you guys. This is not like necessarily like a really runny clear serum. You guys see kind of it's almost like a milky, thicker serum, and I've got a little bit on my fingers, so got a pleasant scent to it. I don't know that I would call that out as peach. Oh yeah, that's a little better. It smells very floral. So here's the sheet mask. So let me get this on and then I will continue what I was saying. Ooh, it's a lot of essence in here, a lot of serum in here. I'm really trying hard not to rip this, you guys. These can be quite delicate. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it's sticking to itself. It's so gooey. Okay, here we go. I like to look up when I apply these. Feels really nice. It's so gooey. Let me put that on my arms. Got a quick little roller it will help me smooth this out. I know the nose piece is kind of tricky. It feels really nice, you guys. It's a little funky. Okay, so lots and lots of serum. I'm going to rub that in my hands. Let's see real quick. Not overly full. I don't feel a ton of liquid, but this isn't really liquidy as much as it's kind of a thicker, it's definitely a thicker serum. So that's fine. So I'll try to get this out of my eyes a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually in my YouTube studio and I'm trying to respond to comments and things on videos. I got a little bit behind this weekend. I spent some time with the husband. We were out doing a little shopping, looking at computers and things, and I was out running around. I've mentioned on some previous videos, I live in Wisconsin, and we have just gone through about a 2.5 week extreme cold snap where we were pretty much below zero for, it was a solid 2 to 2.5 weeks. And you know, it's a little bit better now. We're getting more snow today and stuff, and we got snow throughout that as well. But I didn't. Basically, what I'm getting at is I really did not run a lot of errands and do a lot of like running around. What normal stuff I would do, shopping and the like, because it was so cold out. It's really hard on the cars. It's really hard on yourself. The last thing you want to do is have a problem with your car, or the fact that the roads were really, really bad. There was a lot of ice on the roads because it was so cold they couldn't keep the roads clear. We had a lot of issues with really slippery, icy roads. And the last thing you want to be doing is out and about in this weather and have a slide off, and be stuck out in your car. And I live out in the country. So, in those sub-zero weathers, it's extremely dangerous. So and it was really hard on my vehicle. So I try not to do that, just back and forth to work was about all I did. So I had a lot of catch up to do, grocery shopping and some odds and ends. Just all the various things that you kind of put off doing in that kind of weather. I had to go to our local farm store to get feed for the animals. I live on a farm, and obviously have to, some of the feed we produce here, we produce our own hay, but I had to get basically kind of the other stuff the animals eat. So had to do that. All kinds of just crazy little odds and ends this weekend that really kind of prevented me from doing a ton of like watching videos on YouTube. I try to watch a lot of the other channels that I support and who support me. And so I thought, as I was kind of going through this morning and kind of responding to comments, I've got my laptop here, but I thought it might be interesting to talk about YouTube on a broader scale and some of the things I found. I was really fortunate when I started my channel to connect with some people that really were, I call them my mentors. People who monetized and had gone through the process ahead of me and were so kind to, I guess I would say, take me under their wing and advise me on this crazy journey in YouTube. YouTube is constantly changing. It is almost like a living being, because it is a collaboration of hundreds of millions of people around the world. It's very fickle and it does its thing. It's basically like the collective brain of everyone in the world. Is that everybody who is a YouTuber, and I don't mean like myself as a creator, but who goes on YouTube and watches videos. That's a YouTuber. And your inputs and what you search on and what you watch and how you respond, that gets incorporated into this crazy word we all throw around, the algorithm, which is a type of artificial intelligence. It really is. It learns what you want, and it incorporates that into what it shows you and recommends to you. So, and a lot of people, I think, do understand this, but a lot of people maybe don't understand it. You kind of hear the word or the term or the phrase, the algorithm, and it sounds super scary and everything. But basically, it's a type of artificial intelligence that just learns about you and your interests and your likes, and then incorporates that into the greater consciousness of YouTube overall. What other Americans, other Europeans, other South Americans, other South Africans, whatever, Australians, New Zealanders, it kind of figures out what everybody else likes. And for like us in the United States, we're kind of a large country, very spread out. It has regions, and it kind of, groups you into those regions. Like, okay, I'm from Wisconsin, and what are other people on YouTube in Wisconsin looking at, and what are our interests, and who are the advertisers in the local advertisers versus the people who advertise across the US. All that gets figured out by this thing called the algorithm, which is really scary, but it's basically, like I said, artificial intelligence that kind of sorts through all this. And then you get recommended videos and recommended channels for all these things. It figures out who you are, what your interests are, if you're a man or a woman, approximately how old you are, all that good stuff. And so, you know, you may find that, let's say that you, because this is something my husband and I did this weekend, we were out looking at computers. I need to get a new computer. He needs a new computer for his business. My mother-in-law, his mother, is going to need a new computer. I mean, so we were just kind of, you know, dipping our toe into looking at computers in person. However, I have been searching and looking at computers for the last 6 weeks or more, actually, online. And I have been, you know, referred a lot of times. There are a number of computer geeks, got people, guys, gals, companies that are, you know, this is what they do on YouTube. They are computer gurus. And so I have watched a whole lot of videos about, you know, what are the best computers on the market in 2021. So I am being shown now through YouTube videos about computers. So obviously, you know, I am a part of a wonderful group of YouTubers in the, you know, beauty and skincare industry, and I'm always looking at those videos. So obviously I am always being shown more suggested videos as well. So, you know, that was something that, you know, you kind of thought you understood. I kind of thought I understood, but I guess I understand it better, you know, now that I've been doing this for a little bit longer. But you know, what it brings me into is like discussing like how we support, because, you know, I am a part of a group of these ladies, and a perfect example is this hashtag Mask Monday Ladies. We are all part of a community. We definitely are always trying to support each other. And what does that mean? What does supporting each other mean? Well, obviously it's subscribing to one another. We subscribe to one another's channels. So let me just stop there. I want to talk about how you subscribe to a channel, because my channel just underwent the quarterly audit that YouTube does, and all channels get audited on a quarterly basis. You know, it doesn't happen to everybody at the same time. You know, YouTube doesn't have the resources to necessarily audit, you know, a billion channels at the exact same time, but, you know, it's constantly going through every quarter. It's going through all the YouTube channels and it's auditing. So what does that mean? One of the things that is looking at is people who have recently in that quarter, that previous quarter, subscribed to your channel. And what they're looking for, and everybody gets mad, but this is actually a good thing. What they're looking for is a term we all throw around called spam. And those are people who, you know, are not really like wanting to support your channel, not really interested in your channel. There's a lot of people out there that are, you know, they leave really nefarious comments on your channel. And I've seen a lot of them, ladies, some of my gal pals who are newer to YouTube, watch your comments. If somebody leaves some sort of strange timestamp on your channel, in military time or other, you know, it might say like 21, you know, colon, and then, you know, 43, and then it leaves a link to some weird website. You need to report that. That is actually some pretty shady stuff being left on your channel. And if I see those comments on your videos while I'm watching them, I report them. So make sure you're not allowing those. Those should be flagged. And if you're going into your YouTube studio and you're allowing those, you're actually contributing to some pretty shady stuff. So just an FYI. So, you know, YouTube's looking for stuff like that. They're also looking for people who are just going through and subscribing to channels. You know, they may go through and find, you know, a bunch of channels and they're just subscribing to them and they're not watching any videos. Well, YouTube looks at that as spam as well, and those will get removed from your list of people who are subscribed to your channel. So what that means is when you yourself are going to subscribe to a channel, it's really important that you do it properly so you don't get removed as a subscriber or marked as a spamming channel, because they do track on the backside of YouTube if your channel is performing spam. And that's kind of how, you know, you have to look at it, is if you're just going through and subscribing to channels and you're not actually watching videos when you do that, they're marking you as a spammer, because why would you subscribe to a channel where you've never watched video, right? I mean, that's kind of the easiest way to look at it. So, you know, I just had like 15 channels removed from my subscriber numbers, which is painful. I am working really hard to hit 1,500 subscribers. And to go and be approaching, 1,450, and then in the span of 72 hours, have YouTube remove 15 of those, and I'm back down to like, 1,430 some. When I was at like this close from 1,450, it hurts. It hurts. I have a big giveaway I'm doing. I'll link it up here, to when I hit 1,500 subscribers. It's a huge giveaway, and I'm working really hard to try to hit that 1,500 subscribers. So this giveaway doesn't stretch out for, half a year. So yeah, it hurt. It hurt a lot. It was very painful, but there's nothing we can do about that. I can't control the way people hit the subscribe button and whether or not they actually watch videos. So one of the things that my mentors explained to me was, when you're finding people in your niche and wanting to support each other and, help each other by clicking that subscribe button and giving them another subscriber number, it doesn't help them if you don't actually watch their videos. For one, everybody needs watch time when you're, when you're starting out. You need the 4,000 hours, and it's hours of watch time. And obviously you need 1,000 subscribers, and that is in a 365-day window that's constantly moving. So they always look back at today is today. It doesn't matter what day today is. Today is today. It's in the now. It's whenever you're thinking about it. And then YouTube looks back 365 days from whatever day today is. Today could be tomorrow. Today could be 2 days from now, but it's whatever day you're looking at your analytics. That 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time have to happen in the previous 365 days, and it moves forward. So your analytics change every day because that's another day is another day, and it brings that tail end up another day. So it's tough. And I didn't understand that. My mentors explained to me a lot about the analytics. And there's videos definitely to watch and everything, but getting back to subscribing, you don't help anybody by hitting subscribe and not watching videos, because you will be removed, which doesn't help them. It hurts. It hurts when we get YouTube taking 10, 20, 80 subscribers away from us on a regular basis when you're so young and such a small channel, and you're trying to grow your channel and become a bigger channel. It hurts. So, yeah. So basically, I always tell people the best way to be a good supporter and when you go to subscribe is click in one of their most recent videos. That's helpful. It doesn't have to be. I mean, sometimes I'll go through and I'll watch a video that's 2 weeks old because it's something I'm really interested in. But, you click it and you got to watch that video and then watch the video. I always say give it between 1 and 2 minutes of where it's running and playing and you're watching it. And at the end of that, maybe 2 minutes, hit that subscribe button then. Don't click subscribe and then watch 15 seconds of video. That YouTube will remove you as a subscriber. So, it's about being patient, watching a couple of videos, and don't just watch one 30-second video. You need to watch a couple. YouTube is going to be more convinced that you're actually supporting them if you watch like 5 minutes of maybe 2 videos that are 2.5 minutes, if that's all they have. I tend to produce these longer videos. So, watch a video, and if you've got somebody who's watching, if there's a 15-minute video, watch that 15-minute video and wait until you're 5 minutes in and then hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that like and make sure you leave a comment, because then YouTube knows you're actually interested in the channel and you're actually like subscribing because you're interested, not just because you're going down some list of people's video channel names and you're hitting subscribe to all of them. So that's just something that, I'm not sure. I think a lot of people do understand it, but a lot of people don't. And then circling around on that back of the idea of supporting people, I am subscribed to, over 1,000 channels. So sometimes, I'm not sure everybody is aware of this. You can only subscribe, and there's a little variation in this, so give me a chance, but you can only subscribe as a new channel. So let's say that you went on and became, you started a new channel, and we'll just call it your ABC channel. YouTube gives you a certain number of channels you can go out and subscribe to. And that's it. I don't know what the number is. They don't tell you. It might be, I think you might be able to subscribe to up to 50 channels. But if your channel, if you've had a channel for a very long time, a YouTube handle, let's say that you haven't actually been uploading video to it, but you've been, you've had this Google login, this YouTube login, and you've been watching videos for 5 years. Your number of channels you can subscribe to is going to be different because you've been on YouTube a long time. And again, YouTube doesn't explain like the actual fine details of this, but when I started my channel, I gave myself a new Google email, a new channel name, all that good stuff. And so I was basically brand new to YouTube. And so I only was allowed to subscribe to, like I said, I think I was allowed to subscribe to maybe 50, maybe channels when I started. But how you earn the ability to be able to subscribe to more channels. First of all, it's length of time your channel is on YouTube. So however many years you've been a part of YouTube. And then it's also the number of people who subscribe back to you. And that continues for a long time. And so I have I have over 1,400 subscribers to my channel. So I am limited on the number of channels I can support back by subscribing to the number of subscribers I have. And so it's very painful when YouTube comes in and let's say I had 1,450 subscribers, and let's say I've gone out and I've maximized the number of channels that I subscribe to, and I've also subscribed to 1,450 other like-minded YouTubers that I want to support and follow. Well, then let's say YouTube comes in and takes 15 of my numbers away. Well, suddenly I'm over my allotted number of channels I can subscribe to. And then not only do I have to wait for new people to subscribe till I hit that, we'll say 1,450, I have to, and then, go move beyond that before I can start subscribing to other YouTube channels. So it hurts because there's a ton of people I want to be like, I want to support and I want to join their channel and learn from them. And so there is that does happen. So there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes in YouTube. And I know I love watching as people are discovering this, because a lot of times YouTube doesn't tell you this stuff. You kind of have to figure it out on your, basically, how YouTube has treated your own person, your own channel. So some of this, and then we discuss it amongst YouTubers. Hey, how's YouTube been treating you? So yeah, I don't know. You guys, I could talk for hours and hours and hours on this because it's fascinating and it's really important to understand if you are a YouTuber. So this mask, you guys, feels just so nice. It feels so soft. This thicker serum that it has is actually really nice. It's almost kind of like a thin lotion. I really like this mask. It's not like, there's just a little bit of that right there. It almost looks like a lotion. It's not been, unpleasant at all. I really like this. So that was what it is. Like I said, it is made in Korea. It's called Sally's Box Love Recipe Peach Mask. It is Korean. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. They do give a website. I can't remember if this was something I got in a beauty box or from a friend mail as a gift, or from my beauteque mega haul that I did. And there's some more of it, you guys. There's a little bit more. Can you see this right here? It's really nice. So I apologize. I feel like I got this as a gift. I really do. But yeah, so they do give a website on the back here for customer service for this, and it's imineskin.com. So imineskin.com. Again, this is made in Korea, so I really like this mask. It feels really nice. You see if there's any ingredients in here that could be... I know a lot of people are allergic to aloe, so I can see if there's any aloe in here. There is some grapefruit extract in here. There's dimethicone. There's the peach fruit extract, xanthan gum, which is, that's fine. Safflower extract, rose rugosa flower extract, peony. There's hyaluronic acid in here, so there is a little bit of fragrance in here. It's not really overpowering though. I actually find this to be very pleasant. So I really like this mask, you guys. If you stumble upon this mask, and you're not having any issues with any of those extracts, and that's not everything that's in here, but they're just like the flower extracts and things that are in here. I would say give this a whirl. I really like this. This is a nice mask. I would buy this again. So I think we've definitely been 10 minutes. It feels like it's drying out. It helps that I've been kind of, using my hands and slathering it down my neck. But my skin, you guys, it feels so soft. I really like this a lot. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of, doing a final like jamming in of any serums that are on the mask, pushing it into my skin really quick before I peel it off. I like this a lot, you guys. I really do. So I'm going to just go ahead and rub this on my arms. And I don't know if you guys can see, it's so full of that serum or extract or whatever you want to call it, but essence. Feels really, really nice. So it's been so dry here in Wisconsin with, like I mentioned, our insanely cold temperatures that, yeah, this feels really good. I really like this a lot. So it feels like, I think it's the hyaluronic acid serum I'm feeling. It feels like it's got quite a bit of that in there. And I could be wrong with how much is in there, but it feels really nice. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pat this in, especially under my eyes. I did just do a chemical peel, you guys. So I went through a pretty heavy several days of peeling. Today is Sunday and I am still peeling a little bit, but nothing like I was. And you guys know I've done a number of, chemical peels over this last winter season. So my peeling is going to be a little quicker. I'm not going to have quite as much dead skin to flush and get rid of. So, I still am doing a little bit of peeling, but it's pretty much, it was like heavy for probably 3 days and now it's just real spotty in places. So I'm coming through that. And I do have early in March a visit to a dermatologist. So I wanted to get that peel in, and then I'm not going to be doing any peeling now until after I see her. I want my skin to settle and relax so that she can take a look at it, without having like a peel having happened in like the last 3 days or something. So I will be letting you guys know how that goes. So thank you guys so much for joining me for Mask Monday. Don't forget to, check on that hashtag and visit the other ladies in the collaboration. I really like this mask. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of our little discussion today. And as always, please give this channel a subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, let them know about this Mask Monday Ladies collaboration. And yeah, don't forget to check out my giveaway. I linked it up above here. My 1,500 subscriber giveaway. Subscribe to the channel, help me get there, and I appreciate it so much. So have a great Monday, everybody, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.